So you've seen YouTubers making millions in a month. You've also likely seen your friend make videos for 2 years and not make any money at all. But what about the in-between where YouTube is really just a side hustle to supplement your main 9-to-5 income? This channel has grown to that level in a little over a year. And in this video, I'll explain the honest truth of trying YouTube as a side hustle. I'll review the best ways to actually make money on YouTube starting from day one. And then later on, I'll cover some harsh realities of this side hustle that videos like these purposely avoid talking about. So now let's get into it. Before considering launching your own channel, it's important to understand the answer to this question. That question is, what is a YouTube channel? To some, it may be pretty obvious, but YouTube is really just a platform where you upload videos that provide value to viewers. Now, value can mean entertainment, tutorials, product reviews, and if you can demonstrate the value you provide to viewers consistently, you have a greater likelihood of success on the platform. Now, in Feasible Creative, our goal is to help you unlock financial freedom. And we do this through personal finance product reviews, tips, and different money-making strategies. Now, next up, we'll answer the question that you're most likely looking forward to the most. And this question is, how do you make money on YouTube? Here are 4 ways you can make money on YouTube. The last one's really the most lucrative, but this first one, you can start on day one. First up is affiliate marketing. Before starting to create content, I always thought this was like a scammy buzzword, but really affiliate marketing is a real way that content creators are making money. For those who don't know, affiliate marketing is really just a way for you to get a commission for generating sales for other companies. Basically, you'll receive a custom URL for a specific product or service, and then every time somebody clicks that link and makes a purchase for whatever you're sort of marketing for, you'll receive a commission. This can be done for things like credit cards, products on Amazon, or different softwares. And really, you can start this from day one by signing up for something like Amazon Associates. And then your first video, maybe you review a specific camera, leave a link in the description, and then can start generating sales. In a similar sense, you can also start a newsletter as you kind of build out a community. You can have people sign up and then continue to provide value through maybe a weekly or monthly newsletter. You can write about different topics specific to your niche, but also recommend products that you use or recommend. And again, when people click on those links, you'll start to generate some money. Next up, we have AdSense. In this way, you'll get paid by Google or YouTube every time an ad is played before or during your video. Now, this isn't something you can start on day one because there are certain eligibility requirements to join what's known as the YouTube Partner Program. At this point in time, to join the YouTube Partner Program, you'll need 1,000 subscribers and either 4,000 public watch hours of long-form content or 10 million shorts views. Now, you might strike it big on your first video and reach this criteria, but more than likely you'll have to start creating content consistently and then kind of reach these goals over time. Now, the amount of money that you actually make from ads is niche dependent and is kind of just based on the viewer demographic of your videos. So if you're in the finance niche and have a company that wants to advertise a financial product to a US-based audience, you're going to be making more than a gaming channel. Oftentimes when it comes to AdSense, you'll hear terms like RPM and CPM. RPM is revenue per mil. This is basically the amount you make per 1,000 views, whereas CPM is cost per mil, and this is the amount that advertisers pay to have an ad shown per 1,000 views. One thing to note is that YouTube will take a little bit less than half of the income that you make from the ad revenue, but they're the ones that are kind of generating the deals with these companies and providing you the platform to even post videos. So to me, it makes sense to give them a cut. The next way to make money is through brand deals. Sometimes you'll see a video and in the top left corner, it'll say that there's a product placement throughout the video, or there could be just a very obvious cutaway where the creator starts promoting a product. And these are all just known as brand deals. So yes, these companies are paying the content creators to promote their products or services to their audiences. This again is something that you're not going to see on day one. You're going to have consistent viewership, and then these brands will start reaching out. Now, along with these brand deals, oftentimes you'll receive products for free. I have a friend who makes short form content with his cat, and he's been able to receive very expensive electronics and just other products that are kind of related to cats. So it's a great way for him to make money and promote these products to his audience. Next up is through creating a product or service. This doesn't have to just be a course where you teach people, but you can literally create a physical product. Some examples that come to mind are Sour Strips, which was launched by Max Tuning, a fitness YouTuber. He kind of started out with a clothing brand, making YouTube content and just tips on weightlifting, but at this point, it's really transitioned to to pretty much a full focus on sour strips. Another example is Chamberlain Coffee, created by Emma Chamberlain. She started out as a YouTuber and really still makes content, but this coffee is driving a lot of sales for her and her brand. And then lastly, Ali Abdaal has a book and a keyboard he helped design and some other products. They're all kind of tied into his brand of productivity, and it all really makes sense for the value he's providing on his channel. The best thing about kind of creating this product or service is that this is something that can sort of outlive your YouTube channel. So maybe in a couple years you stop making content, but you can continue to sell your book or whatever you have created. Additionally, one day you can set up an affiliate program where you're actually the one providing commissions to other content creators to promote your product. So all this sounds pretty great, but before diving in, I do want to touch on some harsh realities because you could set out on this journey and not find success right away. Firstly, this side hustle can be time consuming. When you first start out, you're probably going to be scripting your own videos, recording them, editing them, creating a thumbnail, title, really the whole process. When I first started creating content, most videos took me 10 to 12 hours because I really wasn't outsourcing anything to anybody else. Now, this can be really challenging when you're balancing your personal life, family life, and a 9-to-5 job. I do recommend that once you start to generate money, you start to sort of outsource things like video editing, and that'll help free up time to create the next video or to have more of a work-life balance. Now, the next sort of harsh reality is that you do need to have some authority for people to actually watch your content. And what I mean by this is for people to actually listen and kind of trust what you're saying, you have to have actually done the things you're talking about. In this video, you know that I do have a YouTube channel and am making money from these different tactics, so you're more likely to kind of trust what I'm saying. When I think of sort of like the high-level YouTubers, people like Alex Hormozi, people listen to him because he's had successful businesses. Ali Abdaal, people actually listen to him because he became a doctor and followed these different productivity hacks. So maybe you are really good at a video game or really good with woodworking. Once you kind of have that authority, you can demonstrate the value you provide and kind of showcase your skills. And then from there, start to build an audience that kind of knows and trusts you. Next up is sort of the face versus faceless channel debate. There are channels that can have success by not showing your face. Depends on sort of the type of content. You might be doing video essays that really catch on to a core audience. But oftentimes, at least personally, I feel more connected to a creator that does show their face. And it can be awkward at first, but as you kind of continue to create videos, you become more and more comfortable. So it's kind of something to consider before starting out your channel. Maybe you can target faceless, but if it comes off as sounding like AI or something that's kind of just generated to make money, some video watchers will be skeptical. The last harsh reality is that you do need an audience. You can make the best videos in the world, but if nobody clicks on your content, or there's really just nobody to watch it, you're not gonna have success on the platform. If you're picking a very narrow niche where there aren't really many viewers on the platform, there's nobody that's even available to watch your content. So you might be spending hours researching a video, perfecting the thumbnail, doing all the editing, and then you get a video that gets 50 views. And even on this own channel, I've done my research, I've paid video editors hundreds of dollars, and then videos have just straight up flopped. I know that's kind of just the nature of the side hustle, so I don't really mind if a video doesn't do well, especially if I'm able to provide value to a few select viewers. Above all, YouTube can be a great side hustle and can really be something that ultimately becomes your full-time job. So although there are a lot of risks and potential to fail, I do recommend giving YouTube a shot. Also, really quick, to learn more about some side hustles that you can start, check out this video.